All right, guys. So I'm going to give 1 week results on double topping. Now, of course, these plants are not recovering as quickly as when I first topped them, but they have thicker stalks and more stalks, and so they are going to take a little bit longer to recover. But you see there are some leaf curl on some of them, like this one, and so it could be a number of things: overwatering, underwatering, nutrient deficiency, but they are all getting the same amount of light, of water, and of nutrients. So they're recovering, though. You can see the new growth on them. Um, but yeah, they take a little bit longer. So and I'll give you guys a heads up. This is a trick. This is my only Fadas white that is doing decent. The other ones did not like being double topped, and I did also lose a few plants, I believe, to fungus gnats, because when you cut a plant open, when you're topping it and you're cutting stuff off, fungus gnats, if they land on where there's open wounds, you will see problems. A big established plant, you won't see that. So let me take you and show you my other stuff. Okay, so over here, yeah, you see the little yellow things. That's the little fungus gnat traps. That's my daughter's Brazilian starfish. It's 2 plants in 1 pot. We're doing a science experiment with that. I just topped it. They were kind of tall, but I topped it anyways. So you see, these plants are doing so-so. They're not doing too bad. That's my lemon ghostly jalapeno, guys. That's the one that you guys see me top in the first video, and then you watch me double top it in the other video. It's doing pretty good. It's starting to get new growth, and yeah, so purple orange reaper back there is just taking off. Down here, I can't read all the tags because these things are just so bushy, so forgive me. See some leaf curl on this one? Yeah, there's a few of them that are like that. And then some plants I might just lose, like this one. Yeah, unfortunately, that's a prematally plant that, if you guys go look at the pictures on Instagram, that thing was a bush. It was doing beautifully, and then what had happened was I topped it, and fungus gnats must have landed on some open wounds, because I started seeing these like gray spots. You'll see kind of, I want to show you. See, sometimes it turns black. And sometimes it just turns black where you top a plant. But yeah, you see a fungus gnat coming out of that plant. Yeah, they unfortunately, I kept the fungus gnats down for a very long time. And then, and that was just every time I used new soil, I'd hit it with hot water, put cinnamon in it, and so on. And I was really doing real well, keeping the fungus gnats to a minimal. And then I actually took 90 plants out, gave them to one of my growing partners. And I believe when I took those, any fungus gnats that were in them, of course, were going to fly around as I'm taking the trays outside. And, the fungus gnats from those plants kind of stayed. And so I did end up having some issues with fungus gnats, unfortunately. Let me show you the untopped plants quick. All right, now here's the untopped plants. They are doing excellent. Actually ran out of room. This is my wife's plant shelf. I had to remove a piece of the glass because they were growing so tall. And then I had stole 2 of her pink lights, and I sacrificed one of my lights. You see I got aluminum foil over there. They are getting excellent light with those 3 strips, and plus sunlight comes in through this window late in the afternoon, and they get a little bit of sun, so they're not going to need too much of a hardening off, because they're getting a little bit of sun each day. But yeah, they are doing excellent. So this is my untopped plants. These will be going in a raised garden bed. I will be putting tomato cages around them or staking them. With the top plants, I do not need to do so. So I'm going to show you one last tray, and this is a late start for another one of my growing partners. Okay, so we're back, and this is a late start that I started for another one of my growing partners. He's going to be growing all yellow varieties for me. So you see yellow fever, I got a yellow bootla, yellow reaper, T-Rex yellow, brain strain yellow, yellow MOA Scotch bonnet, Fatale, KSLS, Maruga scorpion. I got the smooth scorpion in here also. So these are doing really good. I cannot complain at all. Of course, they are a lot smaller than my other plants, but they are meant to be. I did not want these to get root bound. I did not want my other growing partner to have to mess around with plucking flowers off. I'm going to bring these to him in 2 weeks from now, and they're going to go directly into a polytunnel. And these are actually going to be grown in soil bags, where you punch the holes in the bottom of the bag, you cut a hole in the middle, and you plop the plant right down in. These will be in a polytunnel, 100% organic. It's the guy who I got all the habaneros, jalapenos, everything I got last year from him. So I got 36 plants for him. Of course, these won't be topped. They'll be in a polytunnel, and they will be just excellent. And they're doing really well. You can see back here this KSLS. That was on the tray that I overwatered. That one and that one. So you can see they are recovering a little bit. I'll find out more if they make it. If they don't, they might just stay that size, and I'll just chuck them. No big deal. I have more. So yeah. So that's the new ones. And like I said, there's the 1 week update from double topping. If I had more room, I might not have double topped. I think it put a lot of stress on the plants, and it's a little bit more of a road to recovery now at this point. And like I said, I lost a few to fungus gnats. So, but you do see a lot of new growth. You guys see that lighter green? That's all new leaves. That's actually the third growth. So these are not going to have to be hardened out really bad. I'm just going to put these out in the sun maybe next week for half an hour, maybe the next day an hour, and then I will give them 3-4 hours of sun before I put them outside. And I'll actually leave the trays outside for a night or two just to kind of acclimate them to the weather. So yeah, double topping, 1 week update. Thank you for watching.